David T. Suzuki is an award-winning scientist, environmentalist, and broadcaster. David Suzuki's TV career began in 1971 with his show Suzuki on Science.
Turning the nuts on the back wheel of a car, this sort of thing.
In 1974, Suzuki started his own radio show on CBC Radio called Quirks and Quarks, which lasted 4 years until 1978. Also in 1974, he was the host of Science Magazine for 4 years. He also had 2 8-part series called The Secret of Life and A Planet for the Taking, which were for BBC and CBC respectively. Suzuki also had 1 more 5-part series called The Brain, in which Suzuki talks about the evolution of the human brain and how it works. The Brain, which was featured on Discovery Channel, received international appraisal. His 3 series were widely awarded and were acknowledged by many countries. Dr. Suzuki also made 2 documentaries called It's a Matter of Survival, which is about life in around 50 years, and From Naked Ape to Superspecies, which is about the evolution of humans, while we leave other species in the dust. Both those documentaries were also released as books, which were published in 1991 and 1999 respectively. Suzuki also hosted an award-winning series titled The Nature of Things, in which David Suzuki offers interesting views about what the world is like today and how to make it a better place. This show is produced in Canada and abroad, and all offer a look at the way the planet is changing and shifting in our modernized age. David Suzuki has written more than 30 books and is recognized as the world leader in sustainable ecology.
David Suzuki was born in 1963 in Vancouver and is a renowned scientist. He lived with his family consisting of his mom, dad, brother, and sister. He had a tough childhood, but he found that he bonded most with his dad. David Suzuki is known for his radio and TV shows, which are very popular. These TV shows would include and explain in a very easy-to-understand way the complexities of life. All natural phenomena are now understood by more than geniuses, but now by people all over the world. He, of course, had to graduate from a college. In 1968, he received his BA and his PhD in zoology at Amherst College. Amherst College is a private liberal arts college located in Massachusetts. He has won in his life many awards, including his 25th honorary award in the US, Canada, and Australia. He has also written one of the most used textbooks on genetics ever. This textbook was so widely used that it was translated to many different languages such as Italian and Spanish. In many interviews, he has credited his dad for interesting him in nature, persuading him in the future to find the science behind it all. David continues to be the most well-known scientist for his nature studies and continues to work hard and teach and inspire.
Dr. Suzuki has won many awards in his 30 years of broadcasting, including 4 Gemini Awards, which is given to Canada's best TV host. In 2002, on June 10th, at the Gemini Awards ceremony, he was awarded the John Draney Award. This award is given to the person that is the best performer throughout the year. Also, this award is voted on by the past winners, unlike other awards, where they are selected by a board of directors. In 2009, David Suzuki won the Right Livelihood Award, that is an international award to honor and support those offering practical and exemplary answers to the most urgent challenges facing us today. Some people also consider this award the Nobel Prize for environmentalists. David Suzuki also won UNESCO's Kalinga Prize for Science, which, like its name, is given by UNESCO for presenting entertaining scientific ideas to people. He also received the United Nations Environment Programs Award, the Global 500, which recognizes exceptional international environmental leaders and honors environmental achievement. Some of his TV series have also won honors, including many awards from the Gemini Awards, and many from the Canadian Screen Awards. Also, a couple of his other TV shows received international appraisal from many global organizations, such as the United Nations and UNESCO.
In 1958, David Suzuki received the Bachelor of Arts degree from Amherst College. He also has a PhD in zoology that he received from the University of Chicago in 1961. After graduating in genetics, he became assistant professor 2 years prior to his full career as a college teacher in 1962. 3 years later, he started in television with his own show on Discovery Channel explaining the complexities of the world. The show Quirks and Quarks was a show for the understanding of children to hopefully make a smart generation. Post his television career in the 1970s, he started a science magazine in which the target audience was adults with some understanding of science. David Suzuki continues to be the most well-known environmentalist to ever roam the earth. The question is, what will he do next?